Congratulations to have found all collectibles of part 3. This video is looking at the historical aspect of the game.
My name's Professor Peter Doyle. I'm a visiting professor in history at the University in London. Well, the level of historical accuracy is always something, of course, that we have to consider. The game has to be a game, but what we've tried to do is to approach it with as accurate a process as possible. So the game starts at the end of 1916. The war has already seen massive battles which saw and expended huge numbers of men, and that's the focus of this game, the whole of this period after the end of these titanic battles and towards the end of the war.
1111 is a game, of course, and we knew there would be some give and take before we found the balance of historical accuracy and gameplay.
Kurt is older. Their relationship is, tenuous initially. They can't communicate at all. I love that about the game as well. The German character is speaking in German, and Harry is trying to communicate with him in English, and initially it's kind of faulty.
Harry and Kurt, both of them are going to the front for very, very different reasons. But they have something in common, how they feel about taking the life of someone else. This is something for them that they cannot imagine.
So myself and my colleague Robin Schaefer, a German military historian, we wrote this book called Fritz and Tommy. And the idea behind that was to look at the First World War experiences of the Germans and the British, and to see their everyday lives. And one thing that we identified was just how close those guys were. What we've gleaned from all of the letters and diaries is there comes a point where there is a lull in the fighting, and there's a reason for that. The men of both sides decide, right, let's put the fighting aside, let's go into no man's land, let's do what we can for our dead, and let's respect those on each other. And so there were these impromptu communications. Again, it goes back to the real feature that men are men wherever they are, and peace is mostly in their hearts.
At our tiny level, if we can make people think about war in a different way, and maybe if it could bring a tiny piece of peace in the world, it would be nice. We would have done a great job.